Alright, so since the last episode, we came down, started working on drop-offs. Um, let's go ahead and let this play while we're saying what we're doing. We set up our pickups and set up an entire office section. Now we're just gonna come through. Uh, we got about $30,000, and we gotta figure out um, just what we're gonna do. Now, I did let the game play just a little bit, but not too much because I decided there was stuff that we could do while making money. One of the things I looked in on was this investments grant, which we can actually start because we got most of it. So just off the bat, we're gonna accept it and we're gonna take a little loan. Not a big one, but just a little loan. And immediately repay that because all the investments is mainly paying back loans. Alright, so now this one's gonna take $50,000 away from us. But we're gonna get $125,000 from it. So, what we're gonna... Oh yeah, so we do have planes canceling. With the flight size we have, I think we're overloading our little baggage car. So, let's go ahead and just bring in a medium hangar. We're gonna make sure that our baggage cars are doing everything that they need to. And with that, oh, that is working so much better. We're gonna assign some baggage cars. This way, we now have 4 baggage cars for our 3 terminals. So we can ensure that we have a decent supply. We can have all 3 in use, and they won't be delayed because uh, only one plane is getting their luggage at a time. Hopefully that can improve our... wait a minute. Hopefully that can improve the operational bonus. It would be nice to start getting that again. And we have multiple drop-off and pickup areas. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come down and we're gonna separate our little areas. And this should give us some buses and help us keep everything moving through. Now, I want us to be at least at 50,000 when we decide to go through and do this next part of the grant. Alright, because it's going to take 50,000 away from us. We're going to come in here, and we're going to apply for the smallest loan possible. And we're going to repay that. Now, yeah, it leaves us with no money. We'll get 125 afterwards. The next one, it's going to take 100,000 from us. Passenger experience. Let's just make this a little bigger. We're not gonna start on 3 just yet. That one is complete. We're at tier 2. Hire a finance VP, research, and pay off any loans. So we're gonna go ahead and start that one. The finance VP costs $225 an hour. And it's $7,000 to hire them. But we'll go ahead and do that. So now we got a finance VP, and it wants us to research lower income tax 1. Lowering our income tax is definitely something that would be good to do, because that's less money going out every day. We'll hold off on our efficiency. So right now we're working on our profits and our investments. And this one really sucks because it keeps just getting higher and higher with the investments. Oh, yeah, our flight statuses. Alright, so it looks like with the additional baggage carts, we're on track for a perfect operation. So I don't think we have too much to fear there. Now we're gonna come up here. I can't remember if I did this in the last episode or if it was while I was playing in the middle, but we do have flooring, and we're gonna come here, and we're gonna put let's give it this horizontal wood flooring for now in the terminal. Oh, just barely. So we're gonna go ahead and just run this $20,000 at a time. Because the flooring does increase how fast our passengers move, and it makes our airport look better. Passengers are happy when it's not just bare concrete, and it makes us a little more efficient. Now, I think we can come up here to our transport and delivery. And we're going to take our buses back to every 30 minutes. And I love how they all run around the road until security decides to show up. So, I think these people are waiting for ticketing, which is kind of funny. So yeah. Soon we're going to work on readjusting all of these terminals. I kind of want to do that once we have the clone tool. I think... Yeah, that requires a foreman. But when we get the clone tool, we can just set up one terminal, and then just outside of that terminal, we can come right in and copy it right over to the other three. So much easier than individually placing every one. And so, slowly but surely, we'll get these zones right in. So, the wood is going to be our terminal area. Let's come down here. We have the black tile thing going on in security. I'm thinking we can do... Oh, I don't like that carpet. Let's go ahead and do this stone in our little open area. So I'm just setting this up in zones. But we're going to do a ton of construction when it comes down to the flooring. Now, over here, our security, we were able to cut out about half of our security guards. And I'm kind of questioning, do we need all these metal detectors? Or can we get by with 2 scanners side by side, sharing a metal detector? I'm not entirely sure. It's not something I want to gamble with. but we do have a pretty decent amount of security. And it doesn't look like there's really much on the bottlenecking. So, we're, come to think of it, let's come down here to our security. And we're going to add a new overlay. Let's go ahead and call this one peak. Alright. So, with the peak, let's take peak up until about 5 p.m. Everything on peak, everyone's going to be here. And then outside of peak, we can go ahead and get rid of why won't it? Oh. So let's go ahead and get rid of 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. We'll take it down to 3 scanners. And 2 ID check stands, along with our normal. Now, this may backfire, but let's give it a shot. Because we're not running as many planes on our PM shift. We could probably even go ahead and do the same thing with our ticketing. Because here at about 11 o'clock, so ticketing, we're gonna go ahead. Closed. Let's go ahead and move them down. And peak, we're gonna move up until about 5 p.m. So, peak, everyone's gonna be here. Daytime, we can go ahead and get rid of these people. And this should hopefully save us a little bit of money. And in fact, with that, since we always have a bunch of people, we're going to bring in our staff just a little earlier. And our security... Let's go ahead and bring them in half an hour earlier as well. So, this should make our staffing situation just a little more A little more efficient. Now, we're gonna let our 4 maintenance guys just move along on the floor. And then when it comes to stores and stuff, we're probably gonna do those and lounges up on the 3rd level. That gives us plenty of space. We can always do what we did earlier and set up a stairwell here that goes upstairs. So, let's go ahead and plan that stairwell. So the walls came out 6. So we'll just come here. And then we had a walkway that was 2 wide, I believe. Yeah, 2 and 2. So 2 wide down to there. And then the stairways were we'll do them right here. So alright, so the stairways came right up to the wall. So 1, 2, 3. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And our walkway is 2 wide, 2 deep. And the planned wall. So that'll be our stairwell up to the 3rd floor. Alright, so yeah. That ends right at that wall. Alright. So that will be our next floor's stairwell. The offices here, we could extend them out to here. And then, if need be, we can actually make a 2nd floor for the offices. And it looks like with the staff we have now, we're able to push pretty much everybody through. I'm not seeing any planes that look like they're running late. We only got 1 big airplane after 6 p.m. Alright, so yeah, with an on-peak, we're able to save some money on our staffing. Oh man. So there was a slight problem. Um, we're gonna bring them back to 11:30, and we're going to force departure on that aircraft. So, we didn't get the perfect operational there. Just before those, it looks like 5 people could board, our staff left. So we let them go home just too early. And it looks like we just got that grant. And we got people coming in. Now, our early morning people, they can have a vending machine food. And then we could also look at the possibility, let's see, of maybe even putting a road down here. Up to the terminal, and possibly even setting up a remote gate. Though that's outside of the secure zone. So we would have to extend over here. I don't like that idea, actually. No. We would literally have to build extra foundation over here. Like so. And have some stairwells coming down for a bus to keep it secure. Probably not the best for any remote gates. I mean, it's quite possible, but if we did a remote gate, it would probably be on a standby gate. We can also lower our property taxes and our daily income tax. Let's go ahead and lower our property tax. And over here, since we have technology completely filled, honestly, oh, if we want to do PA speakers and see the overlays, we need to keep the CTO. I was gonna say let's fire the CTO, but we still kind of need them. Construction though, we can go ahead and get started on that. And just that quickly, we now have all our flooring completely fixed. Let's see, with flight management, let's go ahead and accept a few more flights. So we can take a couple more AM and PM flights. And we're going to move our peak up to 6:30. Actually, yeah, 6:30. Oh, not closed. So the peak for those staff will be 6. Security will move up to 7. We'll see how that works. AM flights are still locked out for us. I can't remember how to unlock them. I think we have to actually complete all of the grants. Oh no, we just have to complete the airline services. Now, let's come down here and take a look at what offices we have. So, our CTO, we can assign them as a rep. we're going to assign the CTO as their rep. And then we're going to come in here and we're just going to hire 2 sales reps. And so Aerotime has a rep. WestJet, or we'll do a Ford Air, is going to get a rep. And Pacific Airlines is going to go ahead and get a rep. And that completes that one grant. We already have all of that. We're not quite to there yet, so we'll hold off on that one. We got all of these. So what I'm gonna do is let's come in here. We're gonna dismantle that office door, build a wall there, and we're gonna move the staff door there. And our wall, we're gonna build up that way. And we're gonna come here and dismantle, dismantle. Oh. Did I accidentally just... I just accidentally dismantled my conveyor line. Now, for my floors, they had the lighter carpet in here. We're gonna eventually separate this conference room into 2 different conference rooms now. And build... We could take out this office and build a stairway up. So this comes all the way over to the start of our pickups. This is gonna give us more offices and some room. We can also give them a complete downstairs full of offices as well. That I actually kind of like that idea better. So objects, ops. If we do a stairway down, like right there, that gives us a few ways we can play. And then we can make some more offices here. So let's go ahead and build this wall there, like that. And we're going to come in here, manage admin. We're going to hire a foreman. That gives us the clone. So, I believe we can also clone walls. That gives us 3 offices there. We're going to go ahead and dismantle this large sliding glass door and just build a wall there. Alright, so this this upstairs foundation, we can actually turn that into maybe some stores. And we can also possibly put in the electrical room. And I could probably get the storage room that I've been talking about. Yeah, so it's kind of funny. I do have some ideas on how I want to lay out the airport, but a lot of this is just kind of winging at the moment. Let's do this, let's do that. But yeah, we can always turn the airport into a happy little surprise. Let's come down here. Um, where is it? Where is it? Um, so I would think it would be in here. Oh yeah, there it is. We got uh, our conference room tables. And thinking about it, uh, I don't think they want a conference room without some chairs. Because I know our sales reps are supposed to be, like, holding conferences and stuff. with the airlines. And we can come down here. So aerial time, they really like us. Pacific Airlines. Oh. They don't really trust us. But our communication with them is good. They're not too happy with our commercial fees. And they're not happy about us not having fuel. Okay. So, we could consider probably adding fuel, a fuel depot or something. Let's see. That'd be under utilities. I'll go ahead and start building some of that. And, well, we can build another small hangar. And that'll prepare us to be able to service some fuel. Depending on how much we sell the fuel, we could probably lower our runway fees and stuff. So, the underground tank is a little too expensive for us right now. I can come here and upgrade some fuel ports. Let's go ahead and we'll put our fuel ports kinda there. Now, it's going to give us some errors, but we don't quite have the money we need for an underground tank just yet. But we can get some of the infrastructure in. And our security is moving along fine. I'm thinking maybe we can add another large gate. We're only looking at about 40,000 and then extending the terminal. Yeah, I think we can get away with it. So we'll probably do that in the next episode. And we can also set up the offices and stuff. Um, and that will eventually open us up to yeah, they'll open us up to more flights, more income, and we can see how we'll work from there. So we'll go ahead and end this episode here. Now that we do have an inflow of money, and we do have efficient service going, so now we just need to look at starting to expand. Alright, so hopefully catch you next time.